open statement.
I mean, I think the biggest thing is, especially these three being a really, really big part. You've got a senior class that absolutely put Mercer on the map, and we told them, in the circle, that they can be sad that it's over, but they got to be glad that it happened. And I think that is it's a testament to these three and how they've led the team with words and actions and everything, and I couldn't be prouder.
This last month, Lindsay, it's got to be pretty awesome for you. Probably one of the best months of your career as far as what you guys accomplished just in the last month. But I mean, I know they asked you this, the broadcasters did the other day, but where's the turning point in the season? Where did you see a change in the team that hey, we're going to be resilient, we're going to make this season special?
I think we had a lot of tough conversations after the Wofford series, and then we went to ETSU and continued to kind of push, and we still weren't where we wanted to be, but you started to see things roll the way that they needed to, and then kind of from that point forward, they just kept rolling, and things started to get bigger, and the game started to slow down a little bit because we started to really, really focus on just us. So then by the time we got to the SoCon tournament, after sweeping Furman, knowing that we were going to have to play Furman again within 72 hours, they were so in tune with each other that it just didn't matter at that point. And so I think the fact that they were mature enough to have the conversations that need to be had with each other and with us as a coaching staff, and to want it that bad, I mean I would say that's probably where it turned for me.
All the three of you, what made this season so special for you guys? I know I asked you what's your favorite Mercer memory, and most of it was winning the SoCon title, but in the entirety of it, what made this season so special for you guys?
I think we made Mercer known, and that's pretty special to me. Like, coming in, I didn't really know who Mercer was before they recruited me, so I think that we made a name for ourselves, and we made history in a lot of areas. So yeah, it's pretty special.
I think the people that we had this year, I've never met a group like it. Like, the transfers we had were super impactful. The returners that were here, I love them with all my heart. And then we had some really good energy from the freshmen, and they can frickin' ball. So I think the girls and the coaches really made it special.
Yeah, I feel like it was very special because we started like a little bit down, and like seeing what we reach at the end of it made it special because it showed how good we are and what can we accomplish. So
Tori, obviously I'm trying to make you cry. I asked this question yesterday. I mean, you were here for 40 losses, and now you're here for 40 wins. I mean, what does something like that mean to you?
Oh yeah, a lot. I think that I just trusted Fico and trusted like what she would bring in, and like Emma said, the freshmen and the transfers. I think every year we've gotten better. We've proved ourselves more, and just trusting the process. And like I said, trusting Coach Fico. It means a lot that it finally paid off in the end. SoCon champs is what I wanted when I got here. So, yeah.
Lindsay, as a coach, where does this program go now? What does an experience like this do for the program as you try to keep building on it?
Yeah, I think it's huge in the recruiting world. Let's face it, we've lost the battle on some pretty big kids in the state of Georgia that have chosen a Georgia Tech or a Georgia Southern or that kind of stuff. I hope it puts us in more conversations. And then in terms of building it, we're losing a ton of seniors, and when anytime you lose a ton of seniors, you worry that you're going to lose leadership. But I do trust the foundation that they've built. I trust the things that Emma Dorval and Tori Hedgecock have done behind the scenes that we don't even know, and so then they're going to leave a core group of athletes that now know, hey, this is the standard. We've set standards of expectations on and off the field, but now we've won a championship, and we went to a regional, and we weren't just happy to be there. We competed. And we won regional games and made it to a regional championship Sunday. against the number 3 team in the nation. I think it's the momentum that any coach would hope for, but it's also just the positivity as you go into the future, because without 3 wonderful individuals like this and so many others on the team, you're not even remotely close. And I know that we probably do it a little bit different as a coaching staff and as a team, but it works for us, and it's because we care about them and they care about us. And anytime you have that, a lot of times you can run through some pretty big brick walls.
Thank you.
Thank you.